mentioned in a prior interview that Elon Musk is one of your idols, Tesla and SpaceX. Anything that you were sort of noticing about the way he's done things that you're both taking in, just various theories or?
Well, I mean, one thing that Elon Musk does that's really great is that he puts his money where his mouth is. He really believes in his projects, and he puts himself out there as the public front for those projects. He's not hiding behind other companies, with one foot in, one foot out, hoping that it will succeed. He really goes out there and pushes and uses his past history and uses his public image to get people on board and get people excited.
He also he takes the long view, and I think that's something that we're very much trying to do also. He's not thinking about what his market will be this year, next year, or even in the next 5 years. He's really understanding the marketplace over the next 10, 20, 30, 50 years. And when you hear him talk about SpaceX and other things like that, he's talking about 50 years down the road. And that's very much what we are also trying hard to do, is make a product that won't be outdated next year or 2 years from now, but that something like a film school could still be using our cameras 10 years from now, and still it would be a viable product in the market. Because that's why we're so adamant on it being a RAW-only camera, because I think in 5 years, when you look back, all these compression formats and things like that will seem like part of the old school, will be part of the history, and RAW will be what's part of the future. And we want to be part of what is to come.
Yeah, and I also think that this might sound a little cheesy, but he's finding problems that exist with the way that we have space travel now, or with PayPal, how money was being exchanged. And he saw these problems and wanted to fix them, and really wanted to push the ability of the average person to a level that other companies were not interested in pushing. Because sometimes when you have a really large company, even to make minor details changed in your product can be very, very difficult. It requires a lot of overhead, a lot of meetings, and it can be very difficult to push your technology forward at that level. But he's someone that's come in and said, you know what, electric cars really need to be the forefront of where we are, for climate reasons, for other reasons. This is really where we need to be, and nobody else is interested in pursuing this, so I'm going to pursue it. And I think a lot of what we wanted to do as filmmakers, making a camera for other filmmakers, was kind of pull that into the equation. And this was something that we felt was not being added to the market, that we think should be available to everybody, and that's why we're pushing to create it.